Abolition of slavery. Martinique, Guadeloupe, and San Domingo, the three colonies in the Caribbean, had huge plantations of tobacco, coffee, indigo, and sugar. But the Europeans were not willing to work in distant and unfamiliar lands. It created a shortage of labor on the plantations. This shortage was met by a triangular slave trade between Europe, Africa, and the Americas. The slave trade had its origins in the 17th century. The French merchants bought slaves from African chieftains, packed them tightly into ships to sail across the Atlantic to reach the Caribbean. It was a 3-month-long voyage. There, they were sold to plantation owners to fill in the shortage of labor. Port cities like Bordeaux and Nantes prospered due to the exploitive slave trade. There was almost no criticism of slave trade in the 18th century France. The National Assembly did discuss the idea of extending the rights of man to all French subjects, including those in the colonies. But it feared opposition from businessmen who depended heavily on slave trade for their incomes. In 1794, the Convention, then under the control of Jacobin, abolished slavery. Unfortunately, 10 years later, Napoleon Bonaparte reintroduced it. Slavery was finally abolished in all French colonies in 1848.